I haven't posted for a long time. Pretty much every day of my life for the last week or a couple of weeks at least has been about Ryan Wedding court case and my court case that's being affected by the Ryan Wedding stuff. I have refrained from posting online about certain things because I don't want to endanger my life more or screw up things somehow. And I don't really know what I'm doing. I didn't really plan on like attacking Ryan Wedding or anything like that. But I need to have my rights. I need to be able to live like a normal adult and live healthy and have boundaries and be a 44-year-old adult. So that kind of means turning in, well, that kind of means doing something about what's been going on in my court. At least, bare minimum, my court. There's a hawk right there. It's like I don't know what type of hawk that is. But he just flew over there. Kind of in the middle of the city. So, I don't know if I can zoom in on him. I don't think I really can. But anyway, I've seen a couple of them too now. I'm sitting, well, these aren't steps, so I'm not blocking anybody. Everything got soaked yesterday. It rained all day. My blanket got completely soaked. I was soaking wet all night long. Which I don't normally let happen. This is kind of a city. I was in the Beverly Hills sort of area, and there's really nowhere to get out of the rain, especially if you're not buying things over and over and over again. The library wasn't open or anything. So anyway, what happened today? So what happened today is that I hopped a train to come downtown to try going to the courthouse because I had planned on going to Santa Monica and going to the beach, and it was pouring down rain over there, and I realized that I had seen someone that knew Ryan Wedding show up on the bus, and this morning early somebody had said something about I should have gone to a courthouse. And so I was like, maybe there was something for me to actually do at the courthouse downtown again. So I started heading this direction, which is downtown LA. And so on the Greyhound from Washington State down here, I got knocked out real hard. There's two crows attacking them. Do you guys see that? Probably not. It's probably not gonna be able to see. I don't know if you can hear the screaming. Where is he? I can't find him. They're over there now, or something. But they're screaming. The hawk thing is. On the way down here. Oh, that's not right. On the way down here, I got knocked out really hard. I started having, like concussion type of symptoms or head injury type of symptoms again that I had gotten rid of for a while. So stuff started getting more hardcore again, where I was going unconscious at random, and my head was going down at random. My neck is messed up. Stuff like that. That was on the Greyhound bus. I got off the Greyhound bus in Sacramento. they did not let me on the bus again because apparently you lose your chip when you leave the bus. I just lost a bunch of people. So I left the bus and let's see here. I left the bus. It costed me a bunch of money to get a whole nother almost $100 to get down here from Sacramento, and it was 143 from Washington State down here, and it was like 89 or something to get here from Sacramento. And I had already paid for a couple nights hotel in Sacramento by the time I started down here. It was kind of futile because I didn't make Ryan Wedding's status hearing. I was trying to come down here for the hearing, and I was being threatened to be killed to come down here. I finally made it down here days later. Interesting experience. I am now stuck here with $0 to my name. They stole some money out of my bank account. I have $0 left. 0 on credit, 0 on everything. I have like, I think $16 left on my food stamps right now. And that is all I have to my name. So I'm stuck in LA in an area that I do not advocate getting stuck in. It's not nearly as bad as I thought in the neighborhoods that I've picked, but I can't even ride the bus. You know, I can't even ride the buses, really. Someone finally handed me a $10 bill, and that's the only reason why I was able to afford the bus to come down here. Then I found out again, because I keep on like getting my courthouses screwed up around here, that the courthouse doesn't have the prosecutors or anything like that in it, the one that I showed up at. But going a little bit further backwards, what I was trying to say is, one of the dudes that was following me from Washington down to California on a bus, along with a known cartel member, and I don't know if the dude that's here is cartel or who he is. One of the guys on the buses I absolutely do know, because he had shown up years ago with other cartel people. So one of the guys that was on the bus when I got knocked out really hard, and we're talking like really, really hard knocked out. Like when I came to, it felt like I was fucking dying. Like it didn't feel like just a small hit on the head. It felt like all the blood was gonna burst out my skull. I'm surprised there isn't like bruises all over my face or something. I'm not really even sure what they did. My neck is really effed up. So I don't know if it's more of a neck injury than a head injury. But yeah. Anyway, on my way down here from after I tried Santa Monica and all the stores were closed and it was raining and stuff, so I started heading down towards here. I got on the train. As soon as I got on the train, he showed up. One of the dudes that was on the buses showed up, and I had seen him a couple of times before, and I started getting some kind of threats. So I left the train when I wasn't at the courthouse, because it sounded like I was being told I couldn't go, or I'd have things happen to me or whatever, and it was hard to understand what was going on exactly. But I tried to report it to the cops. Cops don't feel like they care at all. It was kind of like really, really, I don't know, like surprisingly, like you can stand there and tell the cops that somebody like beat your head in to the point where, like, you have long-lasting injury with it, and they'll just stand there and be like, oh, okay, maybe you should just, like, talk to the people at the courthouse then. And they're not even gonna, like, go and arrest the person. You know what I mean? Or anything. It's like, I don't get cops, dude. Like, I got arrested for barely touching somebody that was, like, in my face. And, like, you can tell people that, like, it just... I don't know, man. There's something weird going on here. I didn't know if the, you know, like, maybe the cops here have something going on with them. I don't know. Because it feels like the courthouse does. It feels like I was trying out in public to get on a bus. I finally, like, you know, sat down and shoveled some food in my face because I had been needing to eat for hours prior to that. So I was kind of just a sitting duck out in public because I didn't know what else to do. The cops were just like, okay, whatever, they don't care. And then I was just like, I know I'm not overreacting right now because you guys are trying to, like, tell me that this Ryan wedding case is real. But there's, like, other shit in my head where people are, like, making me think that it's all fake. Like, the Ryan wedding case right now is all fake because you can't really find it online. And you can't, like, there's not, like, it's almost elusive. And, like, there's this piece of me that just, like, doesn't fully believe that he's arrested right now. And, like, it just, I don't know what to do. Like, this stuff is crazy that's happening. It's really fucking crazy. I'm finding out all kinds of weird shit that I didn't remember happened. There was a YouTube video online, and I think they might have taken it down right after I watched it. It was talking about this one dude that they busted in a different state. And I was told to go to that state before I went to Vegas. And, like, I went to Vegas instead because it was only $46 for the flight. And I got my head beat in on the plane on the way there. And I got massively, massively spirit campaigned after that. Where everybody was like, you never got hit. You never had anything wrong. There's nothing wrong. And that head injury it lasted a really long time. And it was really messing up everything. Like, I was having all kinds of weird symptoms and shit. And it was really, really messed up. Like, it was not a good situation for me. Yeah, I was not doing very well with that head injury. I think that one lasted a really long time. It lasted like a year or more, probably. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because I've had so many, like, they've hit me over the head so many times. But that one was pretty fucking bad. That one was, like, debilitating. And I was told it never happened, and nobody cared. I kept on trying to report it, but I don't think anything ever happened with it. But I was watching this YouTube video, and some of the shit that they were saying, because it was, like, connected to the Ryan wedding stuff, but it wasn't Ryan wedding. Some of the stuff that they were saying, I was like, oh my god, that's why they hit me over the head right then. So yeah, there's been a lot going on. There's been really a lot going on. I haven't even read any comments at all. I can't really actually read either. Right now, like, my head got messed up so bad that I can't, like, tiny little text on my phone right now. I can't read it. So I'm completely stuck without money. And, my bus fare and food money is gonna run out real fast, and I don't think there are any resources for food and things like that in anywhere that I want to go, because I'm not willing to go where the homeless is. I don't have a way. I've been trying to fundraise a ticket out of here, which has not worked because most Facebook groups will not post my GoFundMe or any post asking for help to get a ticket out of here. And my court case is going on. Oh, that's the other thing. I dipped into the law library, and like these people in the back, after I had called the cops and stuff, these people in the back were saying crap about how they were gonna call the wrong person and give out the wrong number so that the guy would be let go. And I feel like it's the prosecuting team, but I really don't know. But I just keep on feeling like it's the prosecuting team that's like doing this weird crap. And they might be doing it in conjunction with my court case, because I know my public defense attorneys are working against me for Ryan, because Ryan was in my public defense attorney's office making sure that I couldn't have any meetings there with any lawyers. And so I think that my public defense attorney's office is who is part of the people that are making sure that I can't get out of my court case and it like unscathed. Because they keep on acting like they know what they're doing beforehand. Before I know. Well, like, I don't really know what they're doing at all, is the thing. I don't know what it is that they're doing at all, because they keep on doing shit behind my back to try to do whatever they can to harm me and make shit worse in any way they can. So that's what's been going on. Ryan is supposed to be in jail right now, somewhere. I don't know where. I haven't even been able to figure out that part out. Like, I think even just knowing what jail he's in and proving that he's in a jail could have made me feel like a little bit more rational about things. Because there really has been like time periods where I haven't really exactly believed that this court case exists because of how crazy everybody's acting. Like is this actually real? Because like everybody's cool with him doing whatever he wants to me, but then they act like he's supposed to be on the top of a FBI watch list, but it's okay as long as he's doing shit to me. You know, that's all cool. And then there was like somebody that was saying, oh, she freaking let the dude that like knocked her out, she let him use her phone for a second. And I'm like, dude, that does not mean that they didn't give me a head injury. Like, are you guys that stupid? Like, for real? You'd have to be fucking retarded. I'm swearing like a pig right now. I need money to get out of here. And I stink. I stink. And I'm dirty. And I don't like it. And I only have one blanket. I don't even have a sleeping bag. I just have this one blanket. And luckily, it's LA, so it's not deathly cold. It just got really wet last night, but other than that, it's not really actually been horribly cold. Only a little bit cold. I was cold a couple of nights ago, and I was warm enough the other nights, but like, for some reason that one night was like really cold, and I swear it was like, it said that it was 55, but I swear it was like 40. Or something, because it was not warm. It was not warm. Like, it wasn't 30, but it was not 50. I should have been paying attention more, because I don't even know where this guy is. I'm assuming that they did not arrest him, so he's probably still out here. Because they didn't act like they were going to. They didn't act like they cared. So I'm not really sure. And there's lots and lots and lots and lots of sirens all the time. I swear it feels like people are talking about me. Every once in a while, like every few hours or something, I feel like somebody, because I do have people following me around some, but I can't tell who all. This looks like one of Rand's girls, dude. I know it's not. I saw one of them earlier today, though. At least I'm pretty sure it was. What am I supposed to do? I don't know if I'm supposed to sleep in the same area that I was sleeping last night, because I could have just made shit more worse for myself. Because everybody keeps on getting pissed off that I call the cops every once in a while. And it never works. It never does. It fucking never does anything, dude. Does anybody else have that problem where, like, you could have something really, really serious happening and call the cops and they're just like, oh, okay. And they don't fucking care. Maybe you should go to the courthouse then and talk to them. Well, I thought that, like, death threats and knocking people out was something that police deal with. Is that dude? I'm gonna go, I guess. I don't know where to go now. I really don't. Like, I don't have anywhere to sleep. And, somebody shouted something at me last night, and I didn't hear what they were saying, but I feel like they had to have been saying something, because the cops had kind of been following me around a little bit, but they hadn't come up to me. See, this is the weird thing, like, they kept on, like, having these ambulances go by me, like, it's supposed to tell me, oh, you're crazy, like, we're not gonna help you, you know what I mean? Like, they do this bullshit where, like, where the public defense attorneys in Washington are trying to act like I'm crazy, and, like, everybody knows I'm not. I haven't figured out the cops here yet. I really don't fucking get it. I'm not really sure who was saying something to me last night either. Like, I don't know who it was that was saying something. I don't know why it's so hard to get some help getting out of here. They clearly don't sound like they want me here, but they don't help me to get out of here. Like, I don't know. Get something type. Go, good luck. It says Ryan Ted. I don't know what that says. I'm reading the thing on here, the text on here. Not. It says Skip Saunders just got into LA. But who is Skip? It's okay, but the scenery is nice. Yeah, it looks like this Ryan person is like trying to be an issue on the live. Anyway, I'm probably gonna go because I don't know, like, I gotta figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing. I don't have any way of, like, borrowing more money to get, like, a hotel or anything either, so I'm pretty screwed. I don't know what else. I don't know how to